Kirsty Lane here, day 114 of Modified Keto. How are you? How are you doing? I hope that you are well. Today I want to give you some tips on how you can avoid overeating. Okay? Tip 1. 40% of the time we confuse thirst with hunger. That's why in our last month's challenge we actually managed to hopefully increase our hydration. So when you're drinking more, theoretically you are going to be hungry less. How did that work out for you? So trick is, if you're hungry and you shouldn't be, like you just ate, then have a drink of water and wait for 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then if you're still hungry, then you eat something. Okay, that's tip 1. Otherwise, instead of basically just eating straight away, you can say, okay, well, I'll eat in 10 minutes. If you really don't want to take a drink, a glass of water, then just say, okay, I'll have it in 10 minutes. I'll have it in 15 minutes. And sometimes just that delay between thinking I'm hungry, let's eat this, just that delay of 10, 15 minutes, sometimes the craving just passes, all right? And then you're not bothered about eating it anyway. So that's tip 2. Okay, tip 3, you can ask yourself, what are the options? What else could I eat instead? Yeah, so instead of just thinking, oh, I'm hungry, I'll eat this, you think, okay, what else could I eat? What else could be good for me to eat right now, which perhaps is not unhealthy for you? All right, so these are just a few steps, a few questions that you could ask yourself so that you can maybe not overeat when you could eat lots of lovely healthy food. Or simply just say, can I let this food pass? Can I let this food pass? Or is it worth it? All right. These things sometimes they take a while to develop a habit of doing it, but once you get into a habit of thinking, okay, can I let this food pass? What else could I eat? Yeah, at first you have to think about it. You'd have to force yourself to think about it, but after a while it will just become habit, and then yeah, you can just ask yourself these questions and put your health first. If you want to, you could put a little question on your snack cupboard, like, can I let this food pass? Or what could I eat instead? All right, just to put a little post-it note on it so that when you go to grab it, you could maybe have another option. Well, I'm just throwing tips at you. Maybe you'll pick up 1 or 2, or maybe you'll pick up none. But I would definitely try the drinking one, the thirsty one. If you're drinking, if you're drinking caffeine, then you just get thirsty all the time, but you're not actually being hydrated because you're just peeing it all out. So maybe, why not have a little drink of water, or maybe every time you go to the toilet, you can have a drink of water. This is going back to our challenge last month, where we were keeping hydrated. Hopefully that sent your hunger levels down. Remember, 40% of the time we confuse hunger with thirst. So drink. Like and subscribe.